Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, dogs and cats, girls and boys. It's your friendly neighborhood foot fighter, Michael T. Ragland, back at it again. And I have the boys.
What's up? What's going on?
Today we're going to be jumping in and talking about some upcoming hyped projects, as well as one project that just happened that had a couple issues, but we'll get into that in a second. And we're not going to waste any time, so we're going to jump right into it. And the first project that we're going to be talking about is the Gooniez NFT. Hey,
the Gooniez. a mint of 8,888 NFTs.
What happened, Dan? Walk me through it.
But there's some big names behind this project. So some names you would have seen on Twitter and some display pictures you're probably familiar with. Bentoboi, Squishy Squad, Kosherplug, NFT Nate. There's quite a few different names that you've probably seen around the place. So some big names behind the project.
Wait a minute, I just thought about something. Shout out to to the guys at the WGMI podcast. All these names, there's a bit of actual drama behind this, because you're right to make that assumption that they're actually involved. But actually, what they were saying is that these guys used their names and stuff, and they made it. It was an assumption that they were like involved in the project, but a lot of them was like, I didn't do anything. Like, you guys just barely came through with my whitelist. The only person that's a full advisor that I know of, based on him saying it himself, is Brett Way from the Magic Mushroom Club. I don't even know if they have him on. Yeah, the first one, Brett Malinowski. He is the one who's the actual advisor. The rest of them is kind of like they put their name there and they have quotes from them. They said they even may have misquoted them as well. I forgot about that. That was some of the drama behind it. But yeah, go ahead.
Yep. That's so good. This is why we do videos together, to make sure we capture everything. It's interesting. So there's no words of team, there's no words of advisors or anything like that here. So it's legit just quotes from those people. So it might be misleading, but the fact that they have 200,000 people in their Discord, I don't think that really matters about a couple of words on their website. There's a lot of people following this project.
Some of those influencers were heated, bro. Like, we won't spend too much time on that, but it's you know what? It's a quick segue. Because it's one
they
of those.
They minted at 0.15. Yeah, and we'll talk about their mint in a little second as well, because some things happened during that.
Yeah, but it wasn't illegal.
0.395.
The thing about it, so the main conversation is can you use misquote people, and is that like it's not illegal, but is it like unethical to use those quotes to make it assumed as if those people were involved? I want quick thoughts on that.
People do all the time. Luke, you can jump in and then I'll jump back in. Sorry, we're not letting you talk at the moment.
I mean, all I can say is that it's probably one of the best looking NFT projects I've seen.
Hell yeah.
The artwork is absolutely amazing. It looks like it's got a lot of like good names behind it and a great following. But it's brand new to me, and already I'm impressed. It's probably unlikely I'm going to get one, I think.
Do you think it's ethical though to use, like, remember what I was saying about all those quotes that are on the main page where it looks like those influencers are involved? What do you think around ethics, if it's unethical or not to actually like put people up there who by their own admission was like, I actually wasn't that involved with the project, I just said something in the video? It's like us right now, like what you just said. Imagine that you said that, oh yeah, it's the best artwork I've ever seen, and then they put your name up there and you're an influencer, but something goes wrong with the mint and then you're held liable, which what happened to these guys as well. What are your thoughts around ethics on it?
Look, it's a little bit cheeky, but at the same time, I guess any kind of promotion people want, right? You want promotion, you want those kind of reviews, you want those kind of quotes from people. So I'm sure they don't necessarily need it. It looks like they're going to do great without it. But yeah, look, it's a little bit cheeky, but I don't think it's like, terrible.
Dirty Dan, what are your thoughts on it?
My thoughts are, it's a bit cheeky, but websites have reviews. How is this any different to a website having reviews at the bottom? Admittedly, they're usually more succinct, they're more defined. It's in its own section. It says reviews. Like there's this little image that's broken here, and it says Gooniez Gang testimonial. Like that needed to be in big bold, or it needs to be quotes, or it needed to say something different. So I don't think it's unethical, but I think the way they presented it needs more work.
Fair enough. All right, I just wanted to get a quick opinion there as well, guys. Let us know in the comments, what's your opinion? Is it unethical to quote people and misquote according to some of these people or not? Let us know in the comments. We're going to move on, and I want to share why some of these people probably were pissed to be associated with it. Dan, walk us through what happened with their mint, bro.
Yeah, it's interesting, and like it's interesting for us because we hear about all these bad things because we're reviewing projects all the time. So we know bits and pieces about when we hear them, we go, yeah, of course, that makes sense. But their whitelist, they actually stuffed up a little bit. So what happened was people minted, and then they figured out there's a vulnerability by moving it to another wallet, and then it appeared like they had never minted one originally. So people that were on the whitelist actually managed to mint more than what they're allocated, based on the fact that they were appearing like it was never in their wallet.
Cheeky.
That's interesting. So they just did a little minor exploit, and once again, just going a little bit on the inside of listening to a lot of these influencers talking, being in their communities. Yeah. Another thing was that, and this is not like trying to bag Goonies or whatever, because the project's amazing, but another thing that was said, and it's right out of Brett Malinowski's mouth, was just like, hey, I tried to give them my team of devs, but they said, no, we're good on devs. We're fine. We don't need them. And come to find out, these guys were very experienced devs from Web 2, but didn't have a lot of experience in Web 3. And that's maybe why that exploit may have happened. That was just a little bit of inside information there for you guys.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like their contract would have been more efficient per se, because it doesn't actually store the data from each transaction and then recall who's actually made the transaction already. So efficiency, it would have been maybe a little bit cheaper on gas or whatever, but that's not the way to do it. There's better ways to do it now. So.
100%, guys. Let us know what you thought about the Goonies drop, like in the comments below. Let us know if you minted one or were you on that white list that actually missed out because other people went through and exploited that little vulnerability in the contract. I know we spent a lot of time on this, but I want to get a bunch of different point of views on it because I know it was a little bit controversial, guys. We're going to go ahead and swing back over, and we actually got a surprise project for you guys now. So I see everybody's rubbing their hands together. So if you've been paying a little bit of attention, over here at NFTyou, we actually are working on our own project. It is called McCryptos, and we talked about it on the intro video you'll see on the website. Matter of fact, go check that out. We'll walk you through exactly why we made the project, but just a quick short one from me was the main thing for us is that we want to build that Web3 education ecosystem. This YouTube channel is part of it. The book that's on Amazon is part of that. We're going to expand to DeFi and crypto as well. That's why we have our own project, but Dan doesn't know this, but I'm going to twist his arm and make him show you guys some of the artwork from it that we actually have. Except when he's looking down like, I don't have that ready. I don't have it ready. And Luke's like, oh no. Don't show him. But we're going to show you guys some of that stuff that we have because we want to show you McCryptos.
Maybe one or two.
And just a couple. But first thing, I think Dan may still have the website up. We may share that first. Just to give you a
I've actually got the Twitter up.
Get in there.
Because on the Twitter we had one of the images, and we actually we had a banner at the Super Bowl. I'm not sure if you noticed that there. I should put a little caveat. That's not real.
It's real, bro. How much I paid for that?
Oh, we didn't.
And I actually copied the Coinbase, their QR code. So I posted that as soon as I could. So that's another thing that you might have noticed relatively. But this is actually a one of one who's getting ready to be uploaded or getting ready to be minted. That's why it's jittering. This is a one of one, which is an ice cream man. So they all go for similar body sort of style. It's sort of pixelated, but it's not your classic. But the thing is that the artwork looks cool, but it's not the meaning behind our project. And the meaning behind our project is really about education and having more of these conversations in a tight-knit community, where you can help you expand your knowledge about Web3 and everything there. Michael, do you need more artwork, or are we cool just to leave it at that for now?
I'm kind of hungry. Like if I'm watching this video and I'm out here for you guys, I want to see more artwork. More artwork. Show us a little bit more artwork. Give us more. There's examples on websites, and these are only examples. This was pre-design phase, so I'm not going to give you heaps of different artwork. You can chill out, mate. I only get this.
But they have a whole bunch of different traits. There are rarities based. There's aliens. There's zombies. It's all the stuff that you would typically expect. There's custom earrings, eyes, eyewear.
I got DJing questions. So
yeah, what's up?
For one, how much is it minting for?
That's why they're called DGen-tails, by the way, instead of details.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
so
DGen-tails.
105. Yep.
105s, we're gonna have some whitelist spots on Twitter or in our Discord. I mean, at the end of the day, we want to be really careful with whitelist spots. We don't want people getting whitelist spots for the sake of just minting and flipping. So we're not just going to give them away willy-nilly. It's probably going to be more for people that actually show commitment and engagement in our community that actually deserve to be the first ones off the rank. Even then, we're going to be quite careful with that because I think it's a whitelist war at the moment, and I don't want to be a part of that.
Fair enough. It definitely makes sense, guys. And as you can see there as well, like some more like DGen stuff, like looking at the royalty breakdown, the amount of them, 5,000 that are coming out. It's going to be launching on the 26th of February here very, very soon. So guys, we encourage you to jump into our community, the Discord, the Twitter, all that stuff's available. Get in there. Keep in mind, like the guy you see at the bottom of the screen there, Luke, like he's a method actor. He's never going to get out of character. Like if you see Archie McCrypto McManager in there, bro, he will, as soon as you come to the Discord, he's going to be like, who's on fries? Get in.
Hey,
ask him about the ice cream machine.
Look, there's always a problem with the ice cream machine. No matter when you come to the Discord, there's always going to be a problem with the ice cream machine, and we're always going to ask you to fix it. Look, it is a lot of fun. This is a really, really fun project. We're super excited about it. But as we said, this is to help us be able to achieve something bigger and allow other people to, be educated around NFTs and live that kind of dream life that they want. So along with the fun, having a lot of fun, also comes that kind of more serious side and trying to help people live a better life. So yeah,
100%.
It's gonna be awesome.
Cool. So I'll stop beating our own drum. I want to move on and cover just one more project here at the end. So another hyped up project that everybody is talking about. It's actually like the new meta right now. And if you're new, I know we may have new people here. Meta just means trend. You know, we got to have our own words in Web3. So the new meta is the walking NFTs, right? So I'm going to throw it to Luke, and he's going to actually show us a little bit around Invisible Friends. And we're going to share our thoughts around that as well.
Yeah, look, what I really like about this project, when I first saw it, I was super intrigued by the artwork. Obviously, as you can see, the artwork is super, super cool. And the thing I love about this project is there's actually no character. It's just accessories, clothing, and that's the coolest thing about it. They've been so creative with it, and I'm super, super excited for this particular launch. I even like a lot of their like messaging. It's like really, really creative in the sense that they got things down here like still hiding in the metaverse. There's something else down here. Nice to unsee. Like I like all that kind of like they've really kind of again got into that kind of character, and like I love that kind of stuff. I love when people go deep into the kind of stuff that they're doing. As you can see, there's some super cool artwork. I'm so excited to actually see what they actually do with this as far as like rarity goes. I actually hope that they're walking. I hope that they're walking because there has been a few other projects that haven't walked. So I mean, I think look, I think that's what's something that makes them stand out. Any thoughts on this before I just run through like mint price and?
I want to know who the stab was at. Who was the stab at?
If you know, you know, right? All I can say is let's get hype. And the videos up above as well, just so you know about that project that was supposed to be walking that wasn't. Dude, I my first thoughts on it when I seen it was like, I'll be honest, I was just like, this is stupid. Like it doesn't even have any like, because I seen it it feels like almost a month ago this stuff has been out. I'm just like
been promo for a while.
I'm like, wait, it's invisible. But it felt stupid to me. I won't lie to you, but so did NFTs when I first seen them. And then I learned fast. So then I started seeing it and I'm just like, actually, this is brilliant. Like they've started a new meta with like the walking trend. They have all these little cool artwork. I like the vibe of them. So my initial thoughts were invisible, that's stupid. And then they kind of got to me in like a month and I'm like, these are super dope and I like the artwork. Dan, what are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I'm kind of the same as you as well. It's kind of like, is it a cop-out? Because a lot of face... So when you're doing art, and I know next to nothing about art, so someone in the comments go wild. It's like drawing faces, drawing finer details. Like they've avoided all those things. So it's like it would be easier potentially to make these. Is that a
but
thing?
They're walking, though,
it's really effective. It's really effective.
I think it's effective, and I really like the style of art, and I think it's very like it's hip. It's kind of the cool, the accessories are really cool. So I'm all for it. But why wouldn't it be a rug?
Why wouldn't it be a rug? Actually, Luke, you got to take us through. You hadn't told us a mint price on the website. Are there docs on the website? Now Dan's getting nervous. What else do you know about
down here? Look, we've actually got so creator is actually Mark Magnuson. Having a bit of a look into Mark Magnuson, it looks like he's done a bunch of other stuff. So look, we've got a name. If you kind of click through, we got a Twitter profile. It looks like he's done a bunch of other stuff here as well.
He has 67,000 followers on. Yeah, that's cool. So he's well known. So it's not a rug, guys. It's false alarm. It's not a rug.
Stop hating.
It looks good. It looks good.
He has 67,000 followers on Twitter. I wonder if he was an influencer in quotation marks, before he made this project, or this project is doing well because of his influence?
That's a good question. Yeah, and we're not gonna. I know we went a couple of tangents here. We're not gonna get into that. We're gonna do some dedicated videos for what makes projects succeed. But that is a great question, and feel free to answer that in the comments right now. We're gonna put together some material so we can present it in a more concise manner, because I know we could talk all day about this stuff. The main idea behind this video is that we wanted to jump in and share some upcoming exciting projects, just to give you guys some information. We don't know everything, so in the comments, let us know, what projects are you excited for? Did you get rugged with Goonies and not get your whitelist spot? Are you excited about McCryptos? Please say yes. Even if you're not, just say yes, because my ego. Other than that, before we get up out of here, guys, anything else from other two gentlemen here?
Nah, that's right. Just check out our website, because we've got a little bit of a video that actually is, I wouldn't say emotional, but it talks about why we're passionate about McCryptos. So yeah, go check that out for us. That'll be wild.
Cool.
And join the conversation in the Discord.
Yeah, Luke's not Luke. Michael really struggles with asking people to like our videos or subscribe. So like, if you actually enjoy our video, if you care about us doing well in our life and actually having a living, please subscribe. Please hit like.
I'm so hungry. All right, guys.
I love that little like.
just dope. Until next time, guys. It's your friendly neighborhood fun fighter, Michael T. Raglan, Dirty Dan over there, Worldwide Webs. Thanks, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
See ya.